Alright, welcome to something that I haven't done in a long time, but that is streaming. Let's hope that everything is fine. As I said, haven't done this in ages. If there's something wrong, just spit it out. So anyway, I'm playing Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era demo. This thing got out a couple of, I don't know, week ago, something like that. I wasn't able to play it because, well, I was busy with Final Fantasy Tactics. So I decided why not maybe stream it since I'm playing it anyway now in my spare time. I mean, I played it yesterday for the first time for a couple of hours, and I'm playing with some kind of a new castle. I think it's a new castle. I'm not familiar with this faction. I'm familiar with Heroes of Might and Magic 3 a lot, but then I played a little bit of the fourth one. I played a little bit of fifth, sixth. I think sixth one was after the 3. It was the best one, if I remember correctly, but it was still something missing. And now they are trying to revive the third one with this Olden Era. Let's see what they can do. I'm currently in week 3, so I played 2 weeks of the stream. And yeah, let's get going. I'm trying to get my grips with this new set. I haven't played Heroes properly. I mean, I did play it over the summer a little bit just, but nothing proper. So anyway, this is the, I even forgot what is this castle's name. Chasm, something like that. Interesting castle though. There are some advanced things that that are interesting about this whole thingy. I think this is a new castle. I'm not sure. Here are the units. I'm sure that you are going to be mostly interested in that. And now this time around, every unit has 3 versions, which is quite interesting. I can't tell you what is good, what's the difference at the moment between the versions, if it's significant or not, because I haven't tested it at all. I just know that this unit is awesome so far. The floating fat fuck, very good. Anyway, built everything I can. We are at week number 3. Day 2. Here are 2 of my heroes that are pretty much useless. They're just there to pick up the resources, and the main one is over here with my army. I'm most likely gonna get slaughtered by the AI here because, well, I'm playing on hard, which I shouldn't have done. Heroes, at least Heroes 3 were really hard on hard. So yeah, I'm not sure that was a good idea. Anyway, we're gonna put animation speed on the map a little bit faster. Alright, so we have an easy battle over here. Let them run. Milosh's curse. 500 gold a day. Milosh, my guy. I'm still not aware of the shortcut keys, so I don't know what to press to open all these things. I skipped the tutorial. Usually I don't do that, but this time around I did it. Which might have been a mistake, but this game kind of follows a lot what Heroes 3 did, with a couple of additions here and there. As you can see, graphically it's an entirely different game. The style is different, everything is different about it. In some ways that's good, in some ways it's bad. I do think that it's too cartoonish, to be honest. I don't know why they continue with this cartoonish Heroes style, because the third one was special because of the style that it had. Well, amongst other things, it was special because it had that realistic dark style, right? But I don't know, I don't get why. Oh, this is a nice thing, by the way. I don't get why they are forcing this cartoonish look. They forced it in the 6th, 5th, 4th, not so much, as far as I remember. So I lose 9 of these. We can do better than that, so let's battle it out. Oh, we are surrounded. I did not know that. So I'm gonna protect this bastard as best as I can, and we are now at 40. I'm gonna try to explain things as I'm learning along what is going on. So I suppose that that this green number here means that these units have been buffed. The number of them has been buffed because of the communion. This specifically this or maybe not, I don't know, but specifically this this faction has some kind of an advanced thingy. This one has some kind of a communion. Basically, you fight a battle and your counter goes up by 1, something like that. And then if the counter is 1 or 2, or maybe even higher, 3 or 4, you can upgrade that. Then the number of units in the army is increased by something like 5-10%, something like that. So anyway, oh, this is a new. Was this Lich? All right, the famous Lich. I loved that unit in the third game. All right, let's see. What's the turn order? Hopefully my ugly mug is in the right position so it doesn't block anything. But there's always this thing that I do. Already figured that this is very helpful, and that is expert summon or advanced summon avatar. We're gonna put avatar over here. Avatar is basically a pure summon. Something that I don't know if each faction has that, but we can summon kind of thing that is connected to our lore. I think it works something like that, I don't know. So anyway, let's deal with the leeches. Can we? No, I can't reach them, so we'll deal with these guys. These guys have an interesting mechanic, I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, I don't know what's with the cartoonish look, Asatro. I also agree. I don't know why they don't kind of go for more dark look. A game like this could benefit a lot. I mean, especially because the previous couple installments had that cartoonish look, as far as I remember. Maybe the 6th one didn't have that much of a cartoonish look, but this one is completely that. But I gotta say, units look cool. And I love how animated they are on the battlefield with their animations and all that. I think that adds a lot. So I'm happy with that. But that should be expected at this day and age. Okay, one of you. Next one is who? He is next one. I can kill him or I can kill the leeches. Leeches are last. I will kill them all eventually. Maybe she's done for this turn. I'm just trying to see what is the best course of action. I gotta be careful because this is my only army at the moment. And I'm trying to do better than the AI did. So, the cool thing is that almost every creature has some kind of a special ability. So I have an ability here, you can see command reposition, command fear. Now I can move an enemy to a free hex within 4 hexes of their initial position, or move a friendly creature. Obviously that wastes a turn, but there is an upgrade that doesn't waste that turn. So this kind of opens up a lot of tactical options. So far I'm a bit overwhelmed with all the options, so I'm trying to play carefully to see what's going on and what's going to happen. Oh, this unit is interesting. I like this unit because they can move 1 tile away. How big is the demo? Sorry, let's just finish this. They can move 1 tile away and hit an enemy from 2 tiles. So that makes them unable to retaliate. Makes the enemy unable to retaliate. Very interesting stuff. I haven't seen that before in Heroes. So how big is this demo? I don't know. I'm playing, they gave us a map. And I can play the map with, I think I have 4 or 5 factions to be able to choose from. Hey, Deja Vu. Ah, you know. Sucky, as always. But haven't streamed in, what, 7 months. So, This is something new. By the way, my PC is probably going to die. I have some issues with PC. I don't know what it is. It keeps just crashing, and I don't know why. It might be the power supply, which means I'm gonna have to invest in it, and I'm kind of not available at the moment to do that. So if the stream goes down, I'll fire up the PC as soon as possible, get the stream to continue. RAM is not it, but then it has to be a power supply. I've already tested RAM. So anyway, I'll try to play a little bit faster, but I'm still learning, so levels up. Okay, now here you can see some skills that the heroes have. I like this one thing. This is Abyssal Communion, the thing I was mentioning. Currently I have 0 out of 3 communion level on this hero because I just use this hero for pickups. Press start, type event viewer can show what type of error to give a quick indicator where the fault is. Oh, nice. That's a good tip. Does it happen if you're just browsing and not gaming? It can, yeah, it can. Mostly happens when gaming, but sometimes it happens when browsing. I was editing a video, I left Adobe Premiere open yesterday and got back, PC crashed. Alright, so we can increase communal level by 1, and we can see here all the upgrades. I like this transparency today. I don't know if you guys can see this, I think you can. They give us transparency here of the possible upgrades that we can get from this specific skill. So we get one skill, and then we can choose a couple of upgrades of the skill. As you can see here, I have this skill, Expert Logistics. And then I have these two upgrades. Terrain penalty reduces by 50%, grants a new global map spell. It teleports the hero. Well, these are the upgrades that I've chosen. I don't know how many we can have. I guess 2, because I can see that only 2 slots are over here. So anyway, the maximum communion grants movement points per level of communion. Yeah, we're gonna go for movement points, although I'm not gonna be able to level the communion, so because I'm not gonna be using her to fight. Oh, I gotta say, I fought one dragon so far, and that was a cool creature. I gotta say, it looked cool. So the Heroes of Might and Magic has been licensed to another studio. I'm not sure how it's going with how it went with that particular thingy, but yeah, they are supposedly now a new studio working on it, but the Ubisoft has the license still, but they have, I'm not sure if they both have the license part of it. I'm not sure, mate. I don't pay attention to that type of stuff. I just play games. But the fact of the matter is that this game is heavily inspired by Heroes of Might and Magic 3. That you can see that everywhere in the game, except the art style. Friendly creatures take, okay, expert resistance, minus 30% magic resistance, minus 10% magic damage. During the battle, enemy loses 1 focus charge at the beginning of each round. Ah, magic suppression. Nice. Okay, that could be useful because I see that this game is going to be using a lot of temporary units and summons. Okay, good. Now let's see. I've already visited the level up shrine. Produces. Aha, okay. There. Is it just PC or mobile and that route also? Like, is there in-game pay to progress win option? No, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that, although I completely understand where you're coming from. This is Ubisoft after all, so I get it. This is a fair question. It's a demo. Anyone can play it. It's now on Steam. This is a demo version. Version that anyone else can play as well, whenever they want. I'm really interested in it in a way that I want to see what they have come up with. If they can retain the spirit of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, I wouldn't mind that at all with a couple of additions. But already I can see that they've added a lot of things, and it might be overwhelming at times. I don't know, maybe it's overwhelming for me at the moment because I haven't played properly in a long time, and because, well, too much information at once. So maybe it's just that, we'll see. But anyway, for example, here you have this law thingy. So now that I upgrade my town, I also get law points. And these law points I can use to upgrade certain things. Now in order to unlock this, let's see, what would I have after improvement? Unfrozen strength. Aha, okay, so I gotta put this on to unlock this, I guess. I'm not sure how this works, to be honest. 12 to 15. Cold touch. Elite Grand. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure why this is locked, to be honest. Maybe it's the town improvement that I... No, actually this is a general thing, not connected to towns. But it does give boosts. Your cities produce plus one wood and ore. Your schism, that's the name of the castle. I think that's a new one, I'm not sure, but I think it is. Your skill restore plus 10 mana each morning. Okay, your heroes gain plus 10. Yeah, alright, enact the law. Some laws are permanent, some laws are temporary. Which is kinda cool. Now I don't know what native terrain is. I don't have that information. Not sure what it does. And yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I know now what this means. Okay, so I have to level these things up. If I level one more, okay, like this, then this is going to be unlocked. I get it. I get it. Okay, I'm learning as I'm going. So I gotta spend enough points in first two rows to unlock the third one. Okay. Now we can build. I'm trying to level the second. I gotta say, town looks nice. It's not bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. So anyway, this is the town build mechanic. I'm gonna show you the progression for this castle, how to get to the last unit. So this is the first unit, cultists. Then you have Agash of Riders. Then you have Concubi. Then you have Arbitrators. These are all separate units. But obviously the upgrades of these allow upgrading the already existing units. If you see the number 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now I can recruit Abyssal Envoys. Yes, I can from the first one. But basically I can now recruit all the units, all the basic units, not the upgraded ones from the first castle, which I need to get back to upgrade. We have Resource Depot here. This is the thing. Now these kind of structures are critical because they give you low points, and low points are used, as I showed earlier, in here to level up something permanently or temporarily, depending on the choice. Then we have bank that increases more. I don't know if this is unique. I'm sure that these castles have unique things. That each of these castles have a unique thing or two. It has to. So I have here Mage Guild. Oh yeah, we can also choose in Mage Guild which I need to show you that which spells you want to upgrade, which spells you want to even acquire, and so on. Which is also another thing that might be overwhelming, but we'll see. Allows to recruit, blah blah blah. Let me see. I don't really knowledge. Yeah, let's go with this. Construct 5,000. Thing is, I don't know which upgrades are good, so it would be awesome if it's so balanced that every upgrade is good to a point, but kinda doubt it. And I can now choose, look at this, I can go for walls and pick one upgrade from the list. Additional passages appear in city walls. I haven't done a siege yet, so I don't know what this means. Okay, let's go with traps. So now we have walls. And this is the Mage Guild. So that you see how it works. Come on. Alright, so we have tier 1 magic, tier 2, tier 3, 4, 5, and so on. No, and so on, there's no more. And now we have spells that we get from the start, meaning I think that depends on the faction. who unlocks what at the beginning, and then we can choose to upgrade. For example, I can upgrade this spell, but I'm gonna need Alchemist Dust to do so. I'm gonna need 25 of it. In order to unlock a new spell that we don't have available in our town, I'm gonna have to unlock it through resources, Mercury, gems, and crystal. This can be very heavy investment because, like, as you can see, I don't have many of those. Well, I have lots of mercury, but I don't have lots of gems and crystals. I have very few of them. Instantly interact with an allied hero within... Oh! Nice. This is a useful thing. I haven't checked the spells yet, so we're gonna just see as it goes. So anyway, I'm here with her, and we are at day number 3. Let's speed this up. Oh, here's another hero. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if this is strong or not, but they have 50 to 99 of someone. And 8, 10, 12, 12. I think I'm gonna lose this badly, but it's good. We can try another castle after that. I'm fine with that. Let's try. See what happens. Ah, wait, we can do this. Mana, town portal. Ah, the hero must be at least level 9. Well, I'm level 10. There are a couple of spells here, like reinforcements. Instantly interact with any external dwelling the hero controls within 12 squares. Now, I don't know if that means a castle, but we'll test it eventually. Reveals the border of all areas, including those hidden by the fog of war. I don't know if I answered Sato your question. Is it in-game pay to progress win? I haven't seen any of that so far. And it's a demo. I don't think they would, even if they want to add that to the game, that it would be added in the demo. I don't think they are that stupid. But look, greed doesn't recognize stupidity that much at times when it's combined with a huge ego and lack of understanding. The hero flies and can freely move through any obstacle. Okay, let's go with the town portal. Oh, I can choose which one. Oh, that's cool. That's good, Asato, I like that. Got a second-hand PlayStation 3 in a couple of games. Played a bit of God of War Ascension. Oh, I was so happy when I finally got PlayStation 3. Although I got it for a brief time only. Basically, I bought it for 2 games. God of War 3 and Metal Gear Solid 4. And then I played also Uncharted and God of War Ascension as well. Although that was the weakest one, in my opinion. Still a good game, though. And Last of Us, yeah. Last of Us, the first one. I think it was on the PlayStation 3. So I played all of that, sold it. Alright, let's see if we have any army in this castle. No, I already purchased everything. Ah, well, you know what? Well, actually, fuck that. Why am I doing that? I have enough mana. Let's use... Okay, fuck it, I fucked up. I'm just gonna go here and pick up the rest of my troops. Yeah, I love first God of War games. I still think that God of War 3 intro is one of the best intros ever done. When you climb on Gaia's back and, climb Mount Olympus on Gaia's back. I think that's to me, that's one of the most impressive scenes of all time in gaming. Yeah, I did. Got banged for the buck and sold it afterwards. Because didn't need it, really. One of these days, not one of these days, but when the cycle ends, I'm going to do a review of PlayStation 5. It's not going to be a glowing one, I can tell you that. For many reasons, but... it is what it is. Not really happy with it, except for the UI. UI is really good. Now let's see, what do we have? Did I visit everything here? No. Okay, we're gonna kind of pull back a little bit. I really don't want to fight that here and lose everything yet, but I know I fucked up. I know I'm not good enough. I don't have good enough army to be dealing with that sort of stuff. Hey, Dinkelpuss. Members of LGBT, what the fuck you on about? That's a good troll right there. I hope you're trolling. Best PlayStation 5 game for me is Returnal, hands down. Well, I mean best... Well, is Returnal on PC? Now as well. Nice. Got me laughing. It's on PC. I love Returnal. Returnal is great. But I don't know what would be the best game so far on PlayStation 5 because everything is on PC, so... Is there any exclusives on PlayStation 5 anymore? I'm not gonna upgrade the second castle anymore because it's going to be taken, most likely. But I might start upgrading the units a little bit. We got 10, 10... Or, yeah, let's go with this. Demon Souls. Oh, Demon Souls. You mean the remake? That's on PlayStation 4, not on 5. Right? The remake is on PlayStation 5. Oh man. Yeah, this is a defeat. They have 51, 52, damn. Oh, this looks cool. Minotaurs. Is this a dungeon? You know what, let's battle it out just to see how they look. I have no clue how these castles look yet. I mean, I gotta say, units look cool, some of them. So we have, what is this, Hydra? You can see how many special properties creatures have now. So as I said, the game does seem more complicated, but we'll see to what degree. Is it just putting things on everything for the sake of overcomplicating it, or is it truly a well thought out system? Because there's a major difference that I can't currently recognize. Because... Jasper. The founder of In Flames. So anyway, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to beat them, obviously, just go see what happens. I'm not gonna speed the battle up because I like the animations so far. I've sped it up only a little bit. Kinda like playing like this. By the way, tell me if there is something wrong with the stream. Always tell me. I haven't streamed in 7 months. I don't know how the in-game sound is, how my sound is. If there is something wrong, to tell me. Units have the same 1 to 3 upgrade options as usual. I'm gonna show you right now what units have. Because I'm now in this. In my main castle. We can upgrade something else and then show a little bit more. Cultist Spire 20. Oh, we need Alchemist Dust to upgrade these things. I did not know that. So I'll just show you in a second. Alright, now I can upgrade a couple of creatures. First we're gonna recruit everyone. Now I don't know if it's worth it more to recruit them and then upgrade it. I don't know. Or straight up buy them. I'm not sure. And this is the final unit, the Abyssal Envoy. Kinda Executor looks kinda but these two, the other two, I guess this is some kind of Call of Cthulhu castle, something like that, if I would have to assume what the inspiration was. Which is not a bad inspiration to have, in my opinion. So, okay, we can upgrade these. we can up, and we can choose. Okay, I have two options. I can choose either these or these. Okay, this is good UI. We have all the info we need. Yeah, this is alright to UI. Now this one, if I upgrade, I get a couple of improvements here, attack speed, initiative, but more importantly, we have this summoning right, ferocious. Aha, it's the same shit as this, just a little bit different, but they do have something different. Melee attack, flying, melee attack, sweeping strike, deals damage to the target and 2 adjacent hexes to its side. Okay, and this one is a ranged unit. I think I'm gonna go for ranged. And we can change upgrade. Whoa, I can change upgrade without costing me anything. That's very interesting. So basically it doesn't cost me anything. I can choose whichever upgrade whenever I wanted to. Okay. Now let's see these guys. Let's see the difference. Living melee plows through. Plows through is an interesting upgrade because removes all terrain penalties when in a hero's army. So I'm guessing that hero doesn't have terrain penalties, which is kind of cool. Very helpful though. Now from here on out I can see the upgrades are bigger than that unit before, but we don't have anything special, just a permanent upgrade. However, these bastards get something additional. Deals plus 10 pure damage with basic attacks and counter attacks. I'm guessing that pure damage is the type of damage that can't be reduced by any means. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. And it gets a special attack. Icy spikes. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with those. These guys seem to be a little bit better. Okay, these are the only ones that I can upgrade at the moment. I haven't really bought anything. Any more of the buildings. Okay, so we got that. Now we figured that one out. We can change upgrades. Awesome. Although I'm not sure that I like this less permanent setup, but it's going to speed up the game. That's one of the things. I read some, just a little bit of people's feedback, not feedback, but the reception of this demo. And a lot of people have said something that was quite intriguing to me, and that is that the game is much faster than Heroes 3. I do like that. If Heroes 3 can be tedious at times, it's still the best, don't get me wrong. There's nothing that can compare to it, but except result, yeah. But it can be tedious at times, especially with that picking up new new army and so on, all having one hero to bring another one the army, and so it's just pain in the ass at times. It's not a perfect game. There aren't many perfect games in history, so, but Heroes 3 is damn fucking good game. One of my favorites. If you enter the crypt, the curse will fall upon you. Show the shield. Okay, I'm not sure what the curse is. Is it morale? No. That's one of the things that that I haven't found yet. How do curses work? I don't know what it's supposed to be. It says that I'm supposed to be cursed now, or maybe it was a random thing, but I didn't get cursed. I'm not sure. And I have to check all of these things because I don't know what they mean. Since it's different graphics, although these things are pretty straightforward, you know that it's gonna give you something, and there's no fighting. Okay, crystals. Even the sound effects are similar. I'm not mad at that, but then I have to ask, what is the point of this game, to be honest? Is it just a different version of Heroes 3 if it's that similar? But then again, why not? If you're trying to redo a game that is so damn popular and so damn good, Why not be inspired and try to recreate that feeling? So I don't know. I guess in the end it depends how good the game is, and from this demo I won't be able to answer that. It would be unfair, especially not yet, because I haven't really played at all properly. I've only played for a couple of hours. That's not enough. So did they take? No, they haven't taken the castle yet. But now I do have an army, so town portal, ice shade. This is what I'm talking about, faster. The game really is faster. And here I can build some walls, maybe walls too. So towers now automatically attack all enemies in a 2 hex radius. Upgrades the towers that deal 100%, 150% damage plus 50 durability to all defensive structures. I don't know what would be the best thing, I guess we'll see. See, the remake, we need to differentiate between a remake or a remaster. Remaster, never full cost is worth it almost. Because that's what you just said, they didn't really make a game. A remake, they make a game from ground up. So that's a different story. For example, Resident Evil 2 remake, one of the better remakes that I played in my opinion. I think that's a highly quality game, but we can't really compare it to the original in many ways, because it truly is a game of its own, and I loved playing it. Although it is inspired by the original and the same story and all that, but they really did it a little bit different. So remakes, Demon's Souls remake for example, one of the best remakes that I've played, probably the best because of the small details. A lot of people didn't like it because they thought that they ruined it aesthetically a little bit, that it lost that dark edge that the original had. Maybe. I played the original barely, didn't play that much, so maybe they are correct. I'm not sure, I can't answer that question. But what I saw in the remake is something that even From Software hasn't done to this day with their Souls games and Elden Ring, and that is improve animations. Animations in remake, Demon's Souls remake, are so damn good. Even the small things that the character is doing, it adds so much immersion to a very immersive game. And to me, it plays much better because of it. It's not a better game. It definitely has some downsides that games like Elden Ring and Dark Souls don't have. But when it comes to those tight little things and how they've done it, it's better than Elden Ring in those departments. What's this? See, there are so many little icons, I don't even know what they do. I'll figure it out. Alright, now I'm about to be attacked. I hope that they are going to attack me, to see how that's gonna play out. And then I'm going to lose, and that means we can start with a new castle, and I am kinda after that more prepared to play the game, which I wouldn't mind at all. Oh, I haven't even visited this yet. Okay. Alright, yeah, I can't do anything with this hero right now. So, let's see what happens. This is a map with 3 players. Oh, we have a fight. Oh, it's a close one. Alright, now we're gonna see the game in full effect. We're gonna see what and how it plays out. The enemy has finished placing creatures and the wizard is waiting for you. Okay. Let's see. We have this Abyssal Envoy. That's the new unit. Pure resistance, immune to all magic damage. Ah, so pure is actually magic damage. Oh, so there's no fire, there's no ice, but there's pure damage, which kinda encompasses all the magic damage into one damage type. So basically there's physical damage and there's magic damage, as far as I understand. Maybe I'm wrong, we'll see. But sounds like that to me. Okay, Will of the Abyss. Yeah, this is some kind of Call of Cthulhu inspired faction. Anyway, let's start the battle. That was Mass Bless, I guess. We're gonna move the creature over here to provide some kind of, I don't know, help, I guess. I should have placed this one. I didn't place them correctly. Should have placed this one in corners so that they can't reach them. And I can sometimes it's difficult to see whose turn is it. Now you can see the focus. There's a new bar at the bottom. That's a focus bar. Basically, when enemies do damage and take damage. Oh wait. When enemies damage you, and when you damage enemies, this focus bar charges. When it charges, you can use special abilities from units and from yourself. I have some kind of a heroic strike here that does some damage. Now, what is this? Deals 180 damage to the targeted unit. Yeah, I mean, it should be an easy choice which one to target. The ones that can fire. Yeah, okay. Nice. But they have 152. I think this is tier. Oh, that's tier. Oh, that's troglodyte. They don't look that bad, do they? Okay. I really like the Jasper dancer. Really looks cool. I like these types of units. What is this? Bleak Infiltrator. Fighting style, hit and run. Returns to his original position after attacking, but deals minus 50% damage. I think that's a special ability. Yeah, that's a special ability. That's not a normal thing that they do. One of my favorite units from the original, not the original, from the third game, Minotaurs. Whenever this creature takes damage, its morale increases by 1. Oof. So basically don't test it. Leave it last or something. Or hit it from behind. Alright, let's play. What else can I do here? Let's wait. By the way, there are also upgrades if you have Battlecraft. Let me show you if I can check the hero. I don't think I can check the hero, I don't know why. Okay, there's also combat log, which is good. Yeah, I don't know how to check the hero. But basically, there's a Battlecraft thing. So if you upgrade that skill, then by waiting or defending or skipping turn entirely, you have upgrades. You have plus defense, plus this, plus that, and there's an option. What is this? The stack will counter. Okay, never mind. That's something special for them. But basically, you know what I mean. You get the benefits from just doing. Who attacked? Wait, who's the ranged one? Basically, you get benefits, but you need Battlecraft in order to benefit. Oh, okay, damn. But you need Battlecraft in order to benefit from waiting or just skipping turns, otherwise it won't do anything. There's no more defend option. Now this is an interesting thing. This guy has paradoxical shots. Ranged penalties are reversed for this creature. It deals more damage the more hexes other creature is away from. So it's going to do maximum damage because of the distance between them. Wait, was that a Medusa or? Okay, I'm trying to pay attention, but it's difficult. The one thing I don't like about this game is that too many colors. It's too much in your face. There's so many things on the screen popping up with colors, and not a fan of that. Curses. This effect is stackable. Okay. Duration. Let's see. Who's the enemy unit that we can curse? Okay. Oh, come on. See, I don't know what spells are there. They have different names. It's all unfamiliar to me. Okay. We did spend some mana points, but that's fine. What do I need? Oh, okay, play. Fuck it, skip. Oh shit, these guys could probably teleport. And they are targeting the doors. Oh, you're fucked now. Yeah, that wasn't very smart from them. Oh yeah, I forgot I upgraded this guy so he can shoot. Yo. Ah, okay, making doobish mistakes, that's fine. Alright, we can take out 1 or 2 Minotaurs or a bunch of Troglodytes. Or maybe 5 to 7 of them. Let's go for Minotaurs. I'm kinda afraid of them. Maybe we can kill the Medusas. And I'm not happy that there's nothing from the tower. When we shoot from the tower, there's no animation, there's nothing. I haven't seen any projectiles. Yes, there's different difficulty options. Currently I'm playing on hard, which that's the third difficulty. There's easy, medium, hard, and there are 2 more. Yeah, this was a major mistake what the AI did. I don't know why they played like that. I don't know what was the purpose of that. But alright. 15 to 19. Okay, with this we can deal with these bastards. Well, actually I can maybe use this as well. Yeah, right, we can leave them at 1. And for example, I don't like this. Did you see this? But they can change that, they can fix that. Now the animation played out and the enemy that got hit, they made the reaction before getting hit. I hate that in turn-based games. Just make it connect. It brings so much immersion when things connect properly. Okay, they are taking damage, that's fine. So far it's not looking that bad for me. And I also have a summon still that can kind of hold them a little bit more. I can't see the damage numbers. But that's a demo, so I don't expect much from them in that department yet. There's gonna be bugs and mistakes. Oh, that was a spell. You know what? I'm gonna slow down the speed a little bit. This is way too fast for me at this point. I'm not used to this game. As I said, I only played for a couple of hours. So let's see how things play out a little bit more clear. Oh, target friendly creature deals plus 15% damage with ranged and long reach attacks. Should have cast that much earlier, but I didn't even know I had that spell. So, you know. It is what it is. Let's take out 1 Hydra. Hydra looks cool, but they do look a little bit plastic. So cartoonish. I can't... They don't look bad, right? They don't. There's plenty to like here, but I don't know. That's a very, very bad damage, but alright. Maybe we can take out Minotaurs. One to two Hydras, 3 Minotaurs. Oh, yeah. 1 to 2 Hydras. Yeah, these battle results are not playing out anywhere near what the game initially thought that they would do. So can they attack the gates? I can't rotate, I think. No, I can't rotate anything. So I can't see the status of the gates. I can't even click on them. Or the towers. So I'm gonna put the envoy here because I don't want it to get damaged from something. I don't know what, but I just wanna risk it. Okay, no more ranged attacks for you. And there goes the Hydra. I mean, they got fucked. I don't know. 1 or 2 levels of darker colors would have been much better. Yeah. I mean, they got fucked here. They got nothing. That was weak. 5 troglodytes, that's nothing. Okay. We're not gonna go outside. There's absolutely no point for us to go outside. Oh, here we go. They've broken through. These troglodytes for tier 1 units are much stronger than I remember from Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Son of a bitch. Well, there's 150 of them, so not much of a surprise there. Oh yeah, now you'll see this. I love this unit. It's the level 1 unit, but look at this. It goes 1 hex away, and then it hits the enemy. Why is he debuffed? -1 defense, 1000 cuts. Aha, I think that was the ranged one. Yeah, I get it. It was that ranged ninja or whatever they were. 13 to 15. No, we're not gonna attack with him. There's no point. Because he can retaliate and then it's not going to be... Not gonna be a good thing. Same here, 8 to 10. We're gonna lose more of them. So where are they? They are here in the turn order. Much before my ranged units. Ah, damn. Let's attack them with him. I think these bastards can survive the retaliation. Yeah, okay, good, I was right. Although it was a wild guess, but okay. Gaping wounds. Who does gaping wounds? Oh, the towers can also shoot inward. Good to know. No, why? Oh, shit. I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics for a long time, so I thought that, that I could attack and move. Doesn't work like that. That's it. I mean, they got destroyed. Wow, so the battle results suck. We figured that one. the automatic battle results. That's not much better than Heroes 3 because they sucked there too. But here we are, victorious. Wasn't that difficult at all, to be honest. I have to say I got scared a little bit when I saw the predicted outcome. It didn't look good for me. And now we are at day 7, so the new army is going to come. Excellent. And I can now go on the offensive. As soon as the new army comes here. Oh yeah, let's do this. Easy battle, let them run. Artifact merchant. +3 attack. Endless bag. Yeah, I could use that. Can I choose a different thing? 35 mercury. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, predicted outcome is without the walls. Walls really played a huge part, I can't lie there. Take the guards. Predicted outcome. Okay, that's a fair predicted outcome. Accept results. No point in wasting time playing there. We got some rewards. And... oh yeah, we got this hive too to deal with. Attack. Might be some losses here. Yeah, alright, accept the results. Although that's a higher tier army, but... a higher tier unit, but... fuck it. 1 second. Frende, ne mogu. Čekaj da stream. My mate is always sending me, when he sees that I'm streaming, he's sending me texts on WhatsApp. I mean, during the stream. Alright, so... yeah, let's pick up the army, although I can just teleport. I don't need to do that stuff anymore. Instead, I can go here and wait for the new week to pick up the resources. Ah, I didn't visit this? Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow playing this game still, which is kind of normal. Walls Mage Guild involuntary summons. 1 per week allows the owner to recruit any creature from an external dwelling. Okay, Resource Depot provides 2 mercury per day. Artifact Merchant, Walls 2. I got the money for this. And we need ore. I got the ore, so yeah, I mean... towers really helped me out, so I'm gonna go with the same up. Actually, no. We're gonna now go with these towers now automatically attack all enemies in a 2 hex radius. Let's see, I wanna see how different upgrades work. Oh, bank, yeah, definitely. More money per day. Yeah, okay, and the day. Random resources, they give me 2 times mercury. I mean, that's not really random, but alright. this and use a town portal to go to the main city. Okay, who do we have? We have these ones, ranged ones, yeah. So 3. Yeah, it's the same thing, so we don't lose anything by upgrading them, by buying upgraded units now or later. Of course, it should be the same thing. Cultists, we don't have an option now to upgrade them, but that's gonna change soon. Okay. Tier 4 unit's gonna get a massive upgrade. Which one is tier 4? Okay, not bad. I mean, they don't do anything special. Oh, Frost. Oh, see, this is cool. They have some kind of an elemental damage types that do things differently. It just doesn't do a specific elemental damage. But it does a debuff. It creates some kind of an effect. So if you have Frost, someone that does Frost damage, they will prevent the target from gaining focus. Which in this game, kind of important. So anyway, let's see if we can upgrade one of the buildings. I'm missing Alchemy Dust. So dust seems to be a very important thing. We can build Mage Guild level 4. So let's see, what do we have here? We got Chain Lightning. We can also upgrade it, I guess. No, we don't, because we don't have enough alchemical dust. We have Vulnerability. Target enemy takes plus 20 damage from any sources. That's good. Vengeance. Whenever an enemy attacks target friendly creature in melee, that enemy takes some magic damage based on hero spell power mostly. Okay. Guillotine deals hero spell power percentage of target's enemy maximum HP as magic damage. The next guillotine on the same target deals plus 100% damage. This effect is stackable. Oh. This could lead to some massive damage output. Alright. Now that is sorted, let's start moving. Move it, move it. We can teleport only once per day, but I do have pretty good movement range, so it's fine. I can reach the castle. See, I like that. We can reach castles easily. We don't have to travel for 13 days in for 13 days in order to reach another castle. Okay, let's end the day here. Oh, here are humans. It's just a scouting hero. So we have humans, meaning castle, and so that's brave. What was the point of that? They are making mistakes. A lot of them. Plus 2 attack, then plus 25% total attack. What does that mean? And you can also complete sets of items. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Plus 2 attack, and then they maybe increase by 25% more. of the total number. That's how I see it. Not sure if that's the case. 3 defense, Knight Sonor. This might be a part of a set. This one isn't, so we're gonna take this one. Okay. Got plenty of stuff. One second. Yeah, I can't buy upgraded units here. And I still don't have Grand Sloth. Okay, finally. Let's move into the attack mode. There's a hero here. Should be an easy victory. Let's battle it out. But I don't believe this predicted outcome. I'm gonna move this guy here because that's gonna give me one more hex. The more hexes in between the enemy and him, the more damage he's going to do. Yeah, alright, let's start the battle. Tactic phase. It's a dungeon. Oh, I like this Hydra. Chthonic Hydra. There's the Abyssal Envoy. They can't move that much. So... let's move it here. I think I have the ranged advantage. They have ranged these ones, right? Yeah, they deal the 1000 cuts. It reduces target defense by 1 until the end of battle. Yeah, that's a significant thing. Well, let's see, what is the defense of this bastard? 40. Okay. You enjoyed the demo, Kelly. Alright. Yeah, so far I'm alright with it. But played far too little to be able to say anything correctly at the moment. Okay, let's go with the expert summon. Maybe they can tank. Where's the expert summon? Ah, here we go. Well, they're going to probably target this one just a little bit. I can target their ranged units. I hope. Or maybe they're just gonna get killed by a troglodyte. Nope. Okay, not mad at that. 12 to 16, 1 to 0 to 1. Who maybe I should be dealing with Hydra as soon as possible. We can kill two Hydras here, but we can also kill a bunch of things here. Yeah, Ranged. They have attack 18, damage 18. These have attack 5 to 7. I know what will go. I can't cast magic. Wanted to buff his ranged attack. 92 trouble. Well, he can kill anything basically. Just gotta choose what. Nice. That's exactly what the summon serves. Oh shit, they heal the Hydra. Smart move. Oh crap. Oh well. Let's see. Can I buff? Yeah, take hide. We're gonna move from end attack from here. Yeah, they practice. Oh shit, Minotaurs are here. This is gonna hurt. Oh, okay. That was a dangerous move. Oh, they can also attack from one hex away. 73 damage. 3. Who's next? 29. Alright, let's reduce their numbers a little bit. A 5 to 7. Ooh. It's kind of hard to see who is next here. There's so many colors. This should be clearer a lot. I mean, we are red, they are orange, I get that, but... it should be clearer. Maybe what I would do is... Oh. Damn, these Medusas are good. What I would do is put one icon, the icon of our troops, either a little bit up or a little bit down, and the other icons of the... I mean, the icon of the enemy troops opposite. So if one is down, one is up. I think that would make it far more visible. I got plenty of focus. Or a skull icon on enemies, anything. But I think that if they are just in a different elevation position, I think it would be really much easier to see, but that works as well. What you said. Allows this creature to take action after... Okay. Bye-bye, Minotaurs. I don't think I played this that well, but... what is the specialty of this except frost? What are they really good at? They have defense, attack. Well, I don't know, kind of looks balanced. Morale, luck, initiative, speed. I don't see anything special about these units. Oh, I forgot that there's this unit here. Yeah, see, that's the problem. These they have lots of details on these units, which is nice, not a problem. But then there's a lot of colors, and it's sometimes difficult to see which unit is yours, what's happening on the screen. It's overwhelming at times. Alright, let's go with this. When's that? Okay, 50. Oh, he's gonna die. I'm not worried. I'm not gonna do anything. These guys are insane. Arbitrators. Yeah, see, that was a dumb move. He should have attacked somewhere where he would inflict casualties, because he wouldn't inflict casualties on such a unit. He just couldn't do enough damage. That's bad AI. Arbeits. The work ones, the worky ones, the workers. No, arbitrators. This looks most like Heroes. Yes, it is inspired by Heroes 3, and it uses same mechanics from Heroes 3, but they've added a lot of stuff. Some things are better, I can tell you that right away. The game is faster. There's much more mobility. That to me was the biggest downside of Heroes 3. Especially when you get to the end game. It was just too much of the tedious travels and trying to get to the troops and whatnot. What the hell are they doing with these icons now in chat, with these crowns? What does that mean? I don't even know what it means. I haven't streamed this 7 months, so... haven't chatted this. Okay, let's see what we got. Some new artifacts. Eliminates terrain penalties, but we already have that with that unit. I still don't have a shield, it seems. A lot of enemies too. I mean, a lot of artifacts too, sorry. Okay. Can we visit? Yeah, give me more of that. And then you can... What's the maximum you can reach? See, look how further heroes can reach in this game than in Heroes 3. Seasonal flu. That sucks, man. Man, I just woke up today a little bit with a cold as well, but nothing bad, thankfully. Hopefully it stays that way. Got Orbit Culture concert next week. Can't fuck around. I don't know if every faction has this law thing, I guess. We'll see. I gotta play another faction to see how this all connects. Alright, equip this one. No, what did I do? Gets what each season like it's some scheduled event. Well, When it comes to cold season and how it works, this is my take. Of course, I'm a licensed doctor and licensed conspiracy theorist. I think that it's both. The change in weather should be logical, right? That definitely weakens the immune system. And another thing is definitely they're playing with viruses and bacteria. Well, viruses, because viruses go from one to another. I think there's that as well, because it's easy to spread. But I might be talking bollocks. I don't know. I can't know for sure. But it does make sense. I mean, pharma is a powerful thing these days. Big pharma. They don't call it big pharma for nothing. But it's also just biology. Ah, you mean why here? I don't think it's just there, mate. It's everywhere. In Croatia as well. You get to this point, September, October, everyone's sick. Every fucking year the same. Me, I rarely get sick. That's one of the things that that is good, that I personally rarely get sick. When it comes to those things. But I'm fucked on all the big things when it comes to health, you know that already. So at least that's good. So I can't bitch and moan about that. I don't get sick, but I also don't go out much. I work at home. I don't train anymore outside. So I mean, I don't go to the gym. I train here. So I don't have many reasons to go outside, to be honest. I mean, not outside in the yard. I mean, outside, go to the city, except to visit my grandparents when they need something or something like that. No, I have human contact. I spend time with my family and with my friends. That's all fine. I like doing that, but I don't. I mean, sometimes, most of the time, I don't need to go anywhere. But for example, someone like my girl, she works with kids. She's in a school. She's a social pedagogue. I don't know the correct English phrase for that. She's sick most of the time. But not sick like sick like temperature and all that. No, but you know, cold symptoms, things like that. Yeah, I love that transition from summer to... I actually love winter. I love when I wake up and I get outside on the cold air. I love that stuff. Oh fuck, how the... Wait. Oh, that's a cool Hydra as well. How the hell did I get this type of advantage? Some kind of an ambush? That's interesting. Because that's a big goddamn advantage. I'm not happy with this. Alright, let's see who's next. It's that Hydra, so I'll place the summon here. Yeah, I don't like summer too that much. I mean, I like the fact that we can go to I can go to the seaside and all that. To the shore, right? Croatia does have a good shore, at least. But I mean, I was for 5 days this year. I don't have the money for it, and oh fuck, it was a misclick. Kind of depend on the other side of my family to go there, and they mostly go there nowadays. So there's no way we can go for longer. And also got 3 dogs. Can't leave them here on their own. It's just not an option. Not on their own, but even someone taking care of them. It's maximum. I can ask my sister for a couple of days, maybe a week. That's maximum. But then, you know, with 3 dogs and she brings her own dog, then it's 4 dogs and it's too much. So kind of, you know, when you have 3 dogs, you know you can't go anywhere unless someone can truly help out. Where are you from, Asatra? Summer in Argentina, Patagonia region barely gets over 10 Celsius. Well, I wouldn't like to live somewhere where it's constantly cold. Ah, Norwegian. Nice. I wouldn't like that. My disease also wouldn't like that because of the bad circulation and bad joints, so it would be a really bad thing for that, but I like it mentally. Psychologically, it kind of helps. I don't think I have to worry about one troglodyte. And do they have melee penalty? Oh wait, what am I on about? I thought this was another hero, and how did they ambush me? This was not another hero. I got talking and I forgot the fact that I attacked a dwelling, so that's... never mind. Yeah, perfect in the middle climate, yeah. Yeah, you're right, mate. It's hot and cold, something in between. Although, psychologically, as I said, I prefer the cold. I love that fresh air. It's just, like you said, I don't know, there's something about it. I feel better. Okay, I won't do much better than what the auto-resolve predicted, it seems. But I can use this to help myself a little bit. Oh, actually, I don't know how the auto-resolve predicted it. Yeah, they predicted I would win easily, but I forgot what they said about the losses. I like this unit aesthetically. Really cool. But it's too cartoonish. There's that lack of... How can I say that? How can I say it? Lack of respect factor. Lack of, oh shit, this unit's about to get me. It becomes just a number thing. It doesn't become an aesthetic thing. Well, you know, oh crap, this unit is coming for me. And when the unit is looking cool and menacing, and when it's much more of an effect in terms of immersion, right? But when it's so cartoonish and so colorful, it kind of look, I'm playing a cartoon, right? I don't know if I'm describing that correctly, but I think you know what I mean. It looks like a hybrid game that would be launched on phone. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, kind of like World of Warcraft. Yeah, not a bad comparison. It does make sense. Oh, enemy city. Yeah, let's see. Let's attack it. Battle, accept results. So now, oh, this is the dungeon. Excellent. So now I can check out the different... Wait, they have nothing. What? That's strange. For World of Warcraft it works. I wouldn't say that it works for Heroes. Especially considering that we have already have seen what Heroes can do in terms of aesthetics. I absolutely love how units look in Heroes 3. I don't know why more developers don't apply that kind of a style, aesthetic style, more realistic style. Something like Mortal Kombat had also with their models. Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 and 3. I love that. It's such an original thing. There's not many games that do that. And maybe make it darker today. I think that would work fantastic if they went more towards that design. And then just make it a little bit darker with all the details and whatnot. What is Fellowship? I don't know what it is. What if they did an isometric version? Isometric version of what? World of Warcraft. Oh, I would love a CRPG isometric World of Warcraft, something like that. That would be really cool. Let's see the heroes. I don't have a good hero here. Let's leave it be then. Construct a new building. Or do I have to reconstruct things again? No, that does make sense. If you take something that you should construct it again, that to me doesn't make much sense. But then the laws that we can use only apply to the town we start with, it seems, because there are some specific creature upgrades here. But then there's this general upgrade: unfrozen strength. Tier 4 friendly creatures attack and defense increases by 20% of the heroes. So that might apply to all the units, not just the town one, the specific town units. That's quite interesting. Isometric heroes kind of like, but this is isometric. I mean, it's on map. It's isometric, as from what I can see. Right? Oh, it's but yeah, but it's isometric 3D. I mean, it can be isometric. And I don't know much about graphical things and so on, but this is isometric to me. Just 3D. It's not. Well, isometric is more on the side from the top, right? That's the difference, but well, I would more prefer a different style. I don't mind the camera. The camera perspective is fine, in my opinion, but the style would be much better if it was darker. I would prefer it. Oh, nice. Basic recruitment. I gotta find the tavern. There was a tavern somewhere here. Maybe I can get some kind of a hero that's a dungeon-based hero, because it's weird that they don't allow us more heroes. That would be really nice. That change would be welcomed, in my opinion. Yeah, the models themselves are 3D, there's no doubt about that. And imagine those models. Those models from Heroes 3 in this type of 3D environment with more darker details. This castle would look fantastic. Just imagine the darker, more ominous aesthetic style. For example, the switch from Diablo 3 to Diablo 4. I think that's the best thing Diablo 4 did. To change back from that cartoonish art style to a more realistic art. Not realistic, but I don't know the other word for it. Don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna construct this just to see what it does. Because I haven't seen any dwellings yet, to be perfectly honest. But maybe dwellings are much rarer in this game. Not sure. I can't do much. Let's see, maybe here. Allows to recruit minotaurs, yes. I'm just gonna put the army here. Well, there's no... Oh, look at this, the dragon looks nice. I have to say, the dragon looks really good. It does look kind of like World of Warcraft dragon. Let's see the versions. Eh, kind of gay. Ashen dragon looks cool, but black dragon... See, compare this black dragon to the black dragon of Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I mean, this one sucks compared to it. Looks like it just got back from a thrift shop or something. Put a bunch of shit on itself. Bunch of cheap crap. Made out of, I don't know, branches and spaghetti or whatever. Now this looks good though. Well, it makes sense, but it looks shit. That's my point. I mean, to me, it doesn't look good. It just looks like it's gonna scratch a nail and then go, ooh, maybe this isn't for me. Minotaur Lord, Minotaur Vanguard. Okay, now these guys look good. That's a good bling for a Minotaur. The last hider looks really good. Infernal. I like it. Medusa. Okay, classic. Nothing bad, nothing spectacular. Dancers look good. Infiltrator. Oh, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Zealots from StarCraft. Not a bad comparison, I like those units. Troglodytes. Yeah, Troglodytes look good. But the Black Dragon bugs me, man. It bugs me. Yes, Medusa, as far as I know, they always use the bow. And they could put you into stone. Turn you into stone with the melee attack, as far as I know, right? I think. I'm playing currently sandbox mode. So I don't think there's campaign here yet in the demo, but there will be. There definitely will be once the game comes out, but for now I think they only gave us a sandbox. I haven't checked really that much, I just saw the sandbox gave us 3 maps. Yeah, I'm testing that. Yeah, I like this sandbox because you can learn in sandbox mode a lot. We are at the day 4, produces 1 gems daily. Some more experience. Sorry, I know I'm playing slow, but I'm trying to get the full experience, really pay attention to things. That when I do the video about this game, that I know what the hell I'm talking about. Little details are important. See how... Look at the problem that I have with this game. Look how everything is clumped together. So many details, colors, it's just... What the hell? Where do I even click? Everything, wherever I go, there's some shit, you know? It's too much, in my opinion. Way too much. Thankfully I can scroll in, which is good, I like that. I mean, my eyes are being assaulted by all of the small things. All the colors and all whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of campaigns in these types of games too. For example, Total War Warhammer, a game I adore. I think I finished one campaign in the third one, and in the second one I don't think I finished a single campaign. I just play Mortal Empires. I mean, when I had the time to play it last time, which was in December 2022. The last time I played that game. But yeah. The same thing. I'm not a fan of campaigns, although there can be really good things. I think I played what was the last strategy? StarCraft 2 has incredible campaign. StarCraft 2 is probably the best campaign ever in strategy games that I've played. It's ridiculously good. But then again, I'm not really a strategy guy. I love playing those types of games, but I'm not good at them. So I might not have a good reference point to judge those things. But still, I think from the ones that I played, I liked the Dawn of War 2 campaign and StarCraft 2. Yeah, I can just say, based on my experience from the other games, you know, what I think about it, and I think StarCraft 2 campaign is incredible. The way they've added upgrades, the way they've changed the game with that campaign. And it wasn't so much, it wasn't so many things. It was just a couple of things added here and there that made you more immersed into what is going on and gave you more control of the units, how we're gonna upgrade the units. It was really cool, and the way you could level up heroes and add abilities. I really think it added a lot to the game. But then again, StarCraft is mostly a competitive game. People play it in that environment. I don't. I wouldn't even know how to, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so we visited everything that we can here. Maybe not this. Let's go with basic offense. Yeah, Dawn of War 2 was really good. See, I didn't even see now which kind of a reward I got. Because of so many details on the screen. Something popped up, I didn't even see that. Maybe I got nothing, maybe it was already visited, not sure. Some of the things need to be clearer, but to be fair, this is a demo. This is not a full game. See, this looks like an AI built this map, I swear. Everything is all over the place, and now we have two of the same things added one next to another. Magic wheel, magic wheel. Yeah, but it was so small that I couldn't see it. See the icon. And this, look. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's something weird about this game. It's not bad or anything like that. Far from it. I actually like a lot of things. It does seem to be faster. No, it can't be randomly generated. Every map was handcrafted in Heroes 3. There's no such thing as random generation in Heroes 3. Which is why the maps were so damn good. It wasn't just, it wasn't everything sticking out at you like in this game. Every map, you have a bunch of maps and every map is fixed. There's no difference in the map. I don't know. I don't know. This is the only map that I've played so far, so I don't have a reference point to know. It doesn't look like it's generated. I don't think it will be if they are following Heroes 3. It shouldn't be. Because that's part of the strategy for Heroes. When people play it, the people that can really play it, they know their strategy, where to go, what to do. The high level play, you know. And if you just randomize things, I don't know. Okay, Eerie summoning, right? Yeah, I need to start upgrading more towns and more dwellings. I got enough resource. Well, I don't have many resources, but I have enough. Resource depot, yeah. Allows to enchant magic scrolls so that they grant spells of maximum level. Interesting. It doesn't make sense to randomize things in the games that have maps. In the strategy games, like these ones, it doesn't make sense because it's because every map is itself. It gives you its own world. It has its differences because maps in Heroes 3 were vastly different. You had some with islands, some was a pure continent, some was more focused on the underground. They all gave you a different look of the world, but it was all fixed. The only thing that was randomized was if you were choosing a castle that was randomized, and then you would play that castle, but it was in the same location. It just depended which castle you've chosen, and it could be randomized. Because if this, I don't know what they would be able to randomize here, because you have tier 1 resources that need to be close to the castle, same like in Heroes 3. You have this, look at this, 3 learning stones, one next to each other. I mean, what the fuck? This is like taking a piss. Makes no sense. Hey, Sisoro. Placement of the resources cannot be randomized because there are tiers of resources. You have tier 1 and tier 2 resources. You can maybe switch between tier 1 and tier 2. You can maybe switch in between tier 1 resources, which would be pointless completely because you need to have 2 of them close to each other. And then you have tier 2 resources, which are gems, crystals, and mercury. And that's all. But these things, look at this. This is a mistake. This isn't randomization. If it's randomization, it can't be in Heroes because it doesn't work. Exactly because of this. It doesn't work. Because every map needs to have similar, not similar, but probably exactly the same versions of the start. That's the point. That's the whole point of the Heroes. Everyone needs the same start. They only have a couple of little differences on each map in Heroes 3, which is why the game was so damn good and competitive. But if you choose these things, look at this. This is easy level for Heroes, easy boost. They don't need to do anything. This is a mistake. This is why randomization in this game is a mistake. This is a good showcase why. Because it's not... the randomization works when you're operating with every single object or aspect on the same level. But you can't say that for Heroes because Heroes have so many different things that are on their own level. Yes, you can randomize things that are on the same level, but in this case, they aren't. In Heroes, they aren't. Okay, then it's not a sandbox, it's a map. I don't know how to put it. It's just their version of a sandbox mode. I don't know how to say it. I don't think the sandbox needs to be randomized. They gave you one sandbox to play on one map, one sandbox to play on another map, and everything is fixed in it. I just hope that this is not randomized, because if this is the effect of randomization, then it's a bad effect. It's creating an, how to put it, unfair. It doesn't put starting positions at the same level, at the same efficiency. Doesn't give them the same start. But honestly, this looks to me like it's fixed but AI generated. Not randomized, but AI generated from the start. But maybe if it's randomized, I hope it's not, but if it is, then they're really fucked up. And this is the definition of why. But we can test that actually. Yeah, like you said, we can test that quite clearly and quite easily so. And I'll do just that in a second. Let me just finish this turn. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 learning stones, one next to another. One magic wheel over here, 2 magic wheels positioned. What the fuck is this? This is like a kid playing at the playground and just, you know, like kid has a box of toys. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if this is I think it's all fine. Nice. Okay. Got in time. My PC crashed, like I said. That would happen. Alright, we're gonna test the starting position. Yeah, gold mine is rare. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, tier resources, but they are fixed. They're always fixed. Okay, we are now going to load the game and save it. And then start, just gonna check the start of the map to see what the location of all the things are. So that we know. But yeah, this really looks like a kid spilled its toys after turning the box. Jesus Christ, I need to word that correctly. What am I forgot how to talk live. Okay, so let's try to remember this if possible. We have a castle, then we have a tower, black tower, then we have ore storage, gold mine, ore mine. Okay, I think I got it. Learning stone, Monty Hill, but then again I might not get... I might not start at this position. Well, we're gonna try to force it to start. Okay, there's stables there, another learning stone, mana well, another black tower. Wait, where am I? What the fuck? The game didn't load correctly. What? Okay, this is it. I mean, it shouldn't change anything, but... Okay, let's take a screenshot. Okay, yeah, this is it. Let's take a screenshot. The thing is, I'm afraid to turn anything here that would compromise the stream, because my PC sucks. Actually, my PC doesn't suck. It's like it's the damn Then PSU, PCU, whatever, however you pronounce that abbreviation. Okay, took a screenshot. Quick save. Let's go back to main menu. Single player, classic mode. Oh, by the way, there are 3 modes to play as. Arena mode, quick mode, where you draft a hero, their equipment and army, then proceed directly to deal with an opponent. Oh yeah, Steam has built-in screenshot. Thank you. I always forget about that. And single hero, similar to classic mode, which player controls only one hero, faster paced and more focused. But one player controls. But each player controls only one hero, faster paced and more interesting. Okay. Shamrock was the map. Let's choose the same town. Choose the hero. Can I choose the location though? Let's see. Not the same location. So let's exit to main menu. I can't choose a starting location, it seems. Yeah, starting location seems to be randomized, but it's fine. There's only 3 possible starts, so we're gonna get one eventually. We're gonna get the correct one. That's the 3rd one. All right. Third time's the charm, I guess. Well, ironically so, the name of the map is Shamrock, so. You know it's going to give you any other 2 for an hour. Yeah, okay. The same one again. Maybe we can just restart. Let's see what happens if we do that. Same. Let's try again restart, then we'll try the new start. Oh, this is another location now, up north. So there's more than 3, even though there's only 3 players. Well, that makes sense actually. They don't rotate the camera angle. I don't think you can rotate the camera angle. You can zoom in or zoom out. Overall, my opinion on this game so far, it's too early, mate. You know how it is with Heroes games. You really gotta play them for a long time to know how the end game plays out. So far, what I like is there's far more movement and far more teleportation options. It's not just town portal. There's more things than just a simple town portal. And I think that's a good thing overall for the game. It makes it faster a little bit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get it. I gotta get the bottom left. I don't know what that means. What if the map itself can? What does that mean? I don't have an option to choose where to start, if that's what you mean. It doesn't give me that option. But alright, let's... Okay, I can take another screenshot here. What if they just rotate the map for you once at the start of each game? It doesn't really help me in any way, I don't know what to say. Okay, this is the start of the left one. What did you say? Built-in tool. F12. Okay, screenshot taken. Good. I haven't played, mate. I played this Schism. This new... I think this is a new town. It's interesting. Definitely interesting. Couple of cool units. Kinda Call of Cthulhu. Or however you pronounce that. Type of map. No, for fuck. I think it is randomized. I think I got this map before. And it wasn't like this. Shit. Did I fuck it up? So I've taken the screenshots. We just gotta get one same location. That's it. Okay, that's it. I think this is the... Yeah, this is the one. This is the exact one from my save earlier. That I'm actually playing. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, the black tower is here. It wasn't there before. So it's randomized. Though how? That's another question. What are the rules of randomization, or if there are any? Maybe they haven't really focused on that part, but maps are very important in Heroes. Where's the tavern? Oh no, campaign wouldn't be randomized. But neither were the maps in Heroes 3. And that's a problem if the maps are randomized. Because I don't see that they are randomized in a good way. It's just a mess. But we'll see. I don't know. I gotta play more. Okay, now what was my save? There we go. Well, I'm calling it a sandbox. I don't know what it is. It's just a map. It's just a classic map. But this seems more like a sandbox mode then. If randomization is an important factor of a sandbox, then this might be sandbox. But it's not really good. It doesn't work for a game like this. Heroes are a very tight game in a lot of ways. Of what they are doing, how they were doing it. I haven't visited this. Already visited, okay. Didn't I visit already? No, I didn't visit this. Yeah, I did. Okay, it's a demo, I didn't update. Enemy hero, okay. What? 10 to 19 dragons. Oh, there's no fucking way they have that type of an army. What the fuck? I'm gonna get my head caved in. Yeah, it could be, but do you really believe in modern developer that they can do that can nail the algorithms behind the randomization in a game like this, where they need to be really tight if they want to do it? If they want to do it correctly so it doesn't hurt the game, because I don't. Especially seeing this stupid shit. It really seems like an AI generated map to me. AI generated randomization, but it's a demo, so I guess it's fine. Look at this. They shouldn't exist. Okay, let's see how badly I'm gonna lose this. Victory. Oh, I think they've cast some kind of a magic that fools me what kind of an army they have. That's why it said 10 to 19 dragons. I was like, fuck, you know, mate, what am I gonna do with that? I can't defeat 10 to 19 dragons. And then 2 stacks of that. Nice, I like that. They fooled me. Okay. That's a great human versus human spell. Yeah, I mean, they still do have an army though. This is not a bad army. They do have 3 dragons. Damn, I love this normal dragon. This normal dragon looks really cool. Yeah, I'm willing to give everyone a chance. I don't give a shit. This is a demo. This is where they learn. Right? We're gonna give everyone a chance. But we need to be critical. We need to have constructive criticism about things for them to be able to learn. That's it. That's all it takes. I don't like this new mentality where you can't criticize games because it's like you're attacking someone's family or some shit. Mate, it's a video game. If you want video games to become better, learn to criticize it in a constructive way and praise what's good about it. That's it. That's all you have to do. And when you do it correctly, you might change a thing or two in the gaming industry. Like Bloodlines 2. Well, tomorrow it's coming out. I might stream it actually. I don't know. When people kind of took it personally, I took it personally. Was shit? I can't talk. When they got up in arms, when they decided to lock 2 clans behind paywall, behind DLC. Yeah, go fuck yourselves. Then they came back, and then they came. Oh shit, we won't do it. Because that would affect the game. That the same thing with developers. You gotta criticize constructively what's wrong. You can't just say, this is stupid, this shit. No. You say why. You always say why. If something is good, why. If something is bad, why. Just saying something's good or something's bad doesn't make any sense if there's no argument behind it. I hate those types of comments also in the games that I'm reviewing, and then some people just, I hated it. I loved it. Why? How's Ghost of Yote? Why can't I cast this? Natural clone. Maybe these were scrolls. Yeah, this army of theirs is not as bad as they presented it. So I'll just move this guy here. I gotta protect the ranged enemies. Okay, there's no Medusas this time around, so that's a plus. Okay, we'll survive that. Hydra, Dragon. Where's the Arbiter? Arbiter. Okay, Arbiter can damage the Dragon pretty nicely. Based on what I've researched, Assassin's Creed Shadows is more of an accurate game than Yotei. Accurate in what way? You mean historical accuracy? It's good, but the premise in Ghost of Tsushima was way better. The fall of samurai and beliefs Mongols were interesting while not explored enough. Yotei's story is nothing to write home about. I think most people thought that was gonna happen. That they would fuck up by changing the main character. Seems like both of you what you're saying is that happened, but I can't know. I don't know. $36 damage at okay. Oh, why not? Come on, use it. Aha, does not affect magic creatures, and this is supposed. Ah, this is a magic creature. Okay, got it. Oh, that was a cool visual effect. Oh, this is nice. That was a nice attack. Nice looking attack, I mean. Which are mostly Siberians. You guys are now in a conflict of thoughts. Disregard of the natives that live there, people called Ainu, and Sinsoro says Yotei has one really interesting thing, Ainu, indigenous people of area, but not explored as much as I have liked. Ah, you said, but not explored. Okay, now you are both in cahoots, it's fine. Sorry, because it says now explored as much as I have liked, so I thought that it's a good thing, it's a positive thing, but it ends up as not being a positive thing. My bad. Oh. Okay. Minotaur can preemptively strike. Maybe they have the battlecraft. Yeah, AI is really not smart in this game. It's by far the worst thing so far, except the randomly generated bullshit on the map. But outside of that, the AI is not good. Yeah, that's the thing. Do we have the history as an important factor in a game like that? Should it be? Should it not be? If you already have a game that is based around Yotei and Hokkaido region, then you have purposefully selected that region because of a reason, right? There needs to be a reason because there needs to be a reason of you choosing that particular region. That would make sense, right? But then why would you disregard the obvious things surrounding the history and the indigenous things about that particular area. If you already have chosen that specific area and you have installed a little bit of history in the game for people to connect with the area a little bit more. So why not then do it properly? Is my question. Why don't you do your research then properly? I don't understand that. I mean, that's how I would do it. If I'm researching some kind of a historical thing and adding historical elements in a game, then we want to build it properly, right? That would make sense. We could also learn more from games like these, by if they do things in a way that it would mean more. Well, that's fine. They wanted a heavy-handed samurai epic story around samurai. Then add a samurai. That's fine. Add a samurai as a main protagonist. Who is a rare samurai. Then some kind of samurais invaded the land. There you go. And you can battle them, and combine the indigenous people in there. And there's just off the top of my head something you can do, so that you have enough samurai to fight. Or maybe a game in a different area. Exactly. That's my point. Why choose that particular area that is specific for certain things? That's what's bugging me. Why go that way? Because the Japanese people are going to know their history about that. I mean, some of them at least know the history about those places. They should then say something about it. So why would you go about it doing it that way? Or maybe the history around those tribes is controversial. Maybe there are no exact informations. Maybe there's a lack of exact information. So they left something to be interpreted on our own. Maybe that's the case. I don't know the history. I don't know anything about it. So I'm just spitballing here. Oh, we are talking about a game dev studio from USA. Ah, okay. Makes more sense now. I thought Sony developed. I thought that was a studio. Oh no, wait, that's Sucker Punch, right? What's the name of that studio? The ones that did shit, I forgot the name of it. Not Prototype, but no, that's Insomniac Games. No, wait, Sucker Punch did some kind of an open world game, right? It had 1 or 2 installments, like Prototype, something like that. In that, didn't they? Or am I mistaking them? Oh wait, Sucker Punch Studios. Infamous. Yeah, that's the game, Infamous. Alright, these guys are next, so... Yeah, you're right about Team Ninja. They do take care of the history in their games. They do it in a fantasy setting, which is fine. That's a good thing to do in a game like that, because it adds more diversity to the game, more enemy types. Perfectly fine. Yeah, you're right. They do it well. Yeah. Hey, Starkroom. How is the game? Did they try to essentially remaster Heroes of Might and Magic 3? Yes. How nothing exceptionally bad. There are a couple of exceptionally bad things, but it's a demo. It's just a demo. So far, it's fine. I like some of the things. The game is faster, for example. Much more movement options. And so on. 1 second, just let me see. So I'm only playing this turn. I'm gonna go into counter-attack mode. I don't want to take unnecessary damage. And she's got a specialty that can attack with ranged attack in melee, which means they can't counter attack, and that's a good thing for us, not for them. It was like in that department, so they don't go above and beyond to represent things as they should have been. Well, as long as they don't butcher it too much, it's fine, I guess, as long as the game is good. So, when it comes to this game, Starkroom, you can see how it looks. It's aesthetically completely different. Now that's subjective. Some people like it, some don't. I'm on the fence. Some things are good. I love the constant animations. Feels more alive. But it's too cartoonish for me. I would definitely prefer a darker style, more realistic style like Heroes 3 had. I think the game is losing a lot by choosing this type of a style, especially because the last couple of Heroes games had similar style. More of a cartoonish thing. I think this is the most cartoonish I've seen Heroes look. Some might like that. Now the main issue is the AI. AI is quite bad, but it's a demo only, so that might improve. I'm playing on hard, by the way, and yeah, they are not doing a good job. I should have been losing. Heroes 3 on hard, if I played like this, I would be dead already. Another thing is these maps. Look at the map. What do you see here? Nothing makes sense. It's like a child spilled its toys all over the floor. In all possible colors and whatever. We have 3 learning stones next to each other here. It seems things are randomized on the map, by the way, now. Which is due to the effects that we see from the randomization, which are bad. It was not a good choice. Because look at this. 4 learning stones, 5, 6 learning stones. Hey, Heffalord, welcome, mate. And then you have 2 magic wheels next to one another. It seems like AI put it all over the place. Then you have 2 same buildings next to each other. Then hey, here's 2 more of the same buildings. Press Alt. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks, didn't know that. I didn't go through the tutorial, which is a rare thing for me. I usually go through the tutorials. It just, the maps are the worst thing about it for me so far. This randomization doesn't work for a tight game that Heroes needs to be in order to work. But they might change that. It's a demo. And we have to accept that it's a demo. Also, you see, you don't trust the devs to nail the algorithms for randomization, but if you think about it, how hard can it be adding a rule that same things don't spawn right next to each other? Well, seems like it's hard, mate. For some. And that's why I don't trust developers. I don't trust developers at all anymore, to be perfectly honest. Any developer. Until the game comes out, I just don't trust them. Why should I? What's giving me any... The history? The history of what? This studio doesn't have a history. I can't trust that. If you tell me, if you say, well, that's from software, can you trust them? Yeah, I can trust them. They will create at least a good product. Will they fuck up something along the way? Yeah, they will. We've seen that in Elden Ring. But these guys, I don't know who they are. Hey, Tamas. Yeah, at least you think that that's... But, as I said, we have to be cautious because this is demo. And I think that these heroes are going to go into early access before coming out completely. And considering what I see here, I think it might be a great choice for them to work on the feedback that they get, because this could be a good game. This could be a great game, I think. I think they've done some things right here. And maybe this demo is they just threw something out for people to play. I can understand that completely. Yeah, they did use the old school sound effects, Hefa, you're right. I liked it too. So maybe they just gave us something to play. It's fine. If that is the case, absolutely fine. Then everything I've said makes no sense. But there are good things about this game. There are definitely good things. Oh look, we got 5 laws. 5 points. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have any hope for any game anymore. Zero expectations. That's the thing I've learned over the years. First of all, don't trust anyone. Trust your own judgment, because I think I have a fair judgment on games. Put emotions on the side and just see what you're playing. Don't be affected by anyone saying anything. Just try to assess with your own mind the best that you can, and the experience that I have with games. And that's it. That's how I look at it. And when it comes to hopes are related to developers developing studios and the histories. This studio doesn't have a history, so I can't base my hope around anything there yet, because this might be their vision, this randomization thing. Maybe that's fine, I don't know, but I don't think that people are going to allow that. Same as any other studio. I mean, time changes people. That's the thing. People think that one studio is going to stay the same forever. It's not. Time changed you. Time changed me. The people that are working in studios are just that. They're people. They're gonna change. Some are not hungry anymore. Some are just want to create products, get some money in their pocket. Same like music bands, for example. Most of them, at least in metal music, the music that I listen to, I mean, some of them are fantastic still, but a lot of them sold out. They don't have the drive anymore in them. It just happens. That's why I can't trust them. That's gonna happen to everyone eventually in this industry. And you are as good as your last game in this industry. That's about it. So, and that can change quickly. I trust Larian and Warhorse. Yeah, I can see that. They have not disappointed yet. Yeah, Eldritch Horror. Sorry, I call it Call of Cthulhu because I don't know. I forgot the Eldritch Horror. Yeah. So that's new, Hefa, right? That's a new addition, because I don't remember this one in previous Heroes, but I haven't played Heroes in a long time. Heroes 5 and 6. Yeah, because expectations are tied to the past experiences, and that's not a good thing. Expectations can ruin can ruin everything. I have zero expectations about anything in my life anymore. I live from day to day. That's it. Make your day the best that you can. Make the best out of every day. That's it. That's all you can do. And I don't have expectations of tomorrow. I don't have expectations of what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna do. We'll see. That way, you can't be disappointed that easily. And when something good happens, you're gonna appreciate it more. Because you haven't expected it. That's how I look at things anyway. I tried playing Hero 6. I think 6 was good enough. It also tried to do something with Heroes 3, but I haven't played Heroes 7. I don't know if there is Heroes 7. But I haven't played that one. I tried Heroes 5, but I don't remember it. Heroes 4 was bad. I have high expectations of Bethesda failing consistently. Yeah, I can see that. I don't have an expectation for Elder Scrolls. But we'll see when it gets there. They might actually surprise in some ways, or they might completely botch the whole thing. The history says they're gonna fuck it up. But maybe there's going to be a change in leadership, change in something else, and maybe they pull something off. Who knows? I'm not expecting anything. Okay, Bips. I'm far more naive. I expect good, believe in it. But hitting hit time and time again, still getting up with a smile. Well, that's the thing. I don't need an additional disappointing thing in my life. When it comes to the small things, I have already too many disappointing things that are factual, real, and present every day. So, don't need to be disappointed anymore in the things that should be good. That should be something good, like video games. I don't want to be disappointed in a video game. So that's just, but look, to each their own. Didn't Bethesda just hire the goons who screwed up the writing in the new Dragon Age game? I feel like I saw that somewhere. Oh fuck, tell me they didn't do that. Wow. Well, now I have expectations. If that's true, now I have expectations, but that needs to be true. Jesus, I mean, how dumb can you be to do that? It's like you want to fail. But then again, what can they do at this point? They don't have the writing. They don't have good writing. Their gameplay is outdated as heck. Their engine is outdated as heck. Their ideas are not that good anymore. I mean, in my opinion, Bethesda, the games that they developed, they had one great game, at least one of the ones I played, and that is Morrowind. None of the other games were great, or amazing, or masterpieces. Everything else was, alright. Except the last crap called, what was the name of it? Not Starwind, Starfield, yeah. Bethesda has hired John Dumbro. Considering what comes after, that's a perfect surname. A senior writer and narrative designer who worked on Dragon Age. The Velgard is a senior quest designer. Ugh. But yeah, that surname kind of fits. Oh no, I'm not saying, I'm not giving credit to Bethesda, giving credit to dead Bethesda back in the day that created that game, you know. I know that a lot of time has passed and a lot of things have changed. But yeah. Look, times change, new studios come up. We have Larian. That's a new CRPG studio that came out of nowhere. I mean, they didn't come out of nowhere. They had some Divinity games before that weren't that good. They were fine, but they weren't with the original Sin good, right? And look at that. There's plenty of indie developers that do fantastic job. So it's just the shift, the momentum has shifted into other aspects of gaming, with AAA being the most underwhelming at this point. But when AAA does it well, it's a fantastic game. Like God of War. I love new God of Wars. To me, they are fantastic games. Yeah, they have weaknesses, plenty of them, but overall, fantastic games. Then we'll have GTA 6. We'll see how that's going to turn out. Because GTA 5 was one of the best games I've ever played in my life, the single player portion. Metal Gear Solid. I mean, now replaying the Metal Gear Solid 3, I think this remake is quite good. Damn, man, what a game that was, and still is. Paladin Bridge, never forget. I wouldn't trust modern Bethesda to make Minesweeper. Yeah, I agree there. I still remember somebody in the comment section from when I was covering Divinity Original Sin. I still laugh to this day at that comment. The way I was testing builds was at the Paladin Bridge. Some of you remember that. And it was always fighting the same tough enemies. And one person that never got to that point in a game, but still watched the videos, was preparing himself mentally when he got to that location and he seen, oh shit, here's the Paladin Bridge. And because they were watching my videos, they thought that they were about to swarm him and there's gonna be a tough fight. So when he got to that bridge and seen that there's just friendlies, I mean neutral characters that don't attack, he was relieved, let's say it like that. But yeah, he was prepared after watching lots of my videos, a lot of those builds videos that look, the nasty fight is about to commence. Really funny, I will always remember that comment. Yeah, I gave him non-existing PTSD. Alright, lads, thanks for the chat. It was really fun to stream again. Getting late, so I'll end it here. Thank you all, and maybe tomorrow I might stream Bloodlines. We'll see. Why not? See how it goes. Anyway, thank you all. Have a good night.